Michelle Mason, and I'm Managing Director of Aon's Global and Specialty Business. We're delighted that we've got the opportunity to participate in Airmic Fest this year, albeit under very unusual circumstances. And of course, the theme, decision making in complex and volatile times, really couldn't be more apt, given the extraordinary challenges we're facing as we tackle a global pandemic together. You know, who would have thought a year ago that we would be operating under these circumstances? And in fact, when we look back at our 2019 Global Risk Management Survey, which surveyed 2,700 risk managers around the world, it's hard to believe that global pandemic ranked only 60 on the list. And so it begs the question, what other risks are out there that companies have not yet properly considered, that are underestimated and unplanned for? And I think it's this kind of thinking that has led the theme for our stand this year, which is around our COVID-19 response framework. Now, this is a framework that we've developed working with clients to help guide them through the crisis that we're now facing. It's a comprehensive crisis response framework, which is designed to bring structure and flexibility in decision making through the various stages of a crisis as it unfolds across react, respond, recover, and reshape. And there are 5 key areas that we drill down into as we work with clients through this process. And these are areas which really sit at executive level. So the first area is around protection of people and assets. So, for example, during COVID, of course, people, their safety and well-being is absolutely critical. But as we move through another phase of the crisis as it unfolds, we look towards resilience, workforce resilience, what's the next stage? And then later, workforce agility. So how does the business adapt to the changed environment that ensues when the crisis begins to ebb? The second stage focuses on balance sheet protection. Now, of course, in this current crisis, the old adage, cash is king, of course, remains true. And this area really focuses on liquidity and free cash flow protection strategies. The third area is around maintaining and improving revenue. Now, here we look at revenue protection strategies, what remedies are available to minimize impact on revenue, but also what opportunities are unfolding through the various stages of a crisis for a firm to pivot and capitalize upon maximizing revenue. The fourth area looks at reducing costs. Now, here we are specifically looking at the trade-off between short-term priorities and the long-term needs of the business. So, for example, sticking with the theme of employees, clearly for many businesses, salary and employee benefits are a key cost lever. And so this stage looks to evaluate the impact of decisions around these areas on the long-term ability of the business to deliver in order that those well-rounded decisions can be made. And finally, the last stage is around reassessing business strategy. So here, clients are constantly working to reassess the strategic aims of the business as a crisis unfolds. So, for example, what is the impact of a crisis on longer-term ambitions around M&A, divestment of underperforming assets, or the capital investment strategy of a business? So this type of decision making, as you can see, is absolutely focused on building resilience in the business, ensuring that the business can build clarity and purpose and emerge stronger through crisis. So that's our virtual stand. We do hope you get the chance to pop in, have a chat through our chat box, or indeed book a virtual online meeting. We'd be delighted to discuss any of these themes more and perhaps understand some of the challenges that you're facing and what stage of the crisis you're at as you tackle those challenges right now in the business. But it doesn't end there. On the Wednesday, we will be participating in an enterprise risk management workshop with our partners Zurich. And we will very much look forward then to sharing with you some insights around how to drive more value through the ERM process, looking at our maturity index, and also looking at how we can better bring together connections between risk management and insurance teams to help drive that value. And then last, but by no means least, our UK Chief Executive, Julie Page, will be participating in one of the main stage debates around catastrophe risk financing and the future that holds as we face very different times in the market. So please do take the time to check out our virtual stand. I hope you get the chance to participate in our workshop and to watch the main stage debates. But importantly, enjoy the conference and stay safe.